Greetings everyone, and Great here of another H-Powers 4 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the orange Abbasid Dynasty with 3DB. On top right side as the yellow Roost with LucifroNN. And since we do have a Roost player, let's back on out, switch over to the Roost player, and take a look at the trade bounties. Currently, he has 0. The forest puppers not being claimed the most, though, and the Roost Scout may find them and get a quick amount of kills. He hasn't killed up his own just yet. He's trying to corral them into his own little towns towards his hunting cabin. And the Roost Scout does fall back and will not be able to find those forest puppers. But he will find some exotic doggos. Number of sheep over there. Let's see now. Roost versus Abbasid Dynasty. Roost, of course, has some early knights, which are a powerful unit in feudal age, as opposed to the Abbasid Dynasty, which has the camel, various camel units, the camel archer in feudal age, which will be useful if the Roost player pulls out archers and maybe get the aura debuff, but overall, not so much. You know how the Kremlin going up, not big surprise. Over here, we do have the economic wing. Wolf will be picked up by orange there. The Roost has reached 210 bounty, and the deer have not been killed off whatsoever. This is... Yellow hasn't found this issue just yet. He may find it now. This will allow him to get up to tier 2, no problem. And now he sees it as well. And now he's trying to pull out some village there to quickly pick them off. He does get to get the kill there. And now we do have 265, which means he is at tier 2. And some of these deer have not picked off by yellow either. Does pick off that one. He was trying to corral them a little bit too much. Sometimes you have to kill them off. We got a second town center now being pulled out orange, just as we have tier 2. 275. Getting both floors 150, so we need at least 350. And we'll get tier 3 without the high trade house. So it does get the wolf there, so he's up to 300, so 50 more than he has a possibility of getting tier 3. Second town center now deployed on the field. The Roost player does have some villagers on stone, so he is eyeing for additional town center. That's going to take time to torch down this stone mine. If you've got some of the stone now property, he knows he has stone. He also does see the second town center. Villagers move down south, trying to climb up some of these forest puppers. He does have 350 wood there and enough, stone. So he does have enough wood and stone to get out at the town center. Do now have an early knight deployed on field. His only early knight so far. He has 3 scouts, 1 early knight. There's no villagers hire on the berries, so he can't get a quick snipe there. Right now on the wood deposit, he does have a lot of guys collecting food. I'm not sure where though. It's just the sheep. With the nearby knights, or knight I should say, does get a charge attack there. And the spearman does see a bit of fire there. Of course, the scout received a bit of damage as well. Orange not going for wheelbarrows. Yellow's going for it. Got the stone, or the first wood axe upgrade as well. And this Kremlin is in the range of the lumber camps there to get the improved wood drop off. So now these deer being collected on up over here. And now we got the veteran spearman research over here as well. Over here we got the horsemen and scout trying to pursue these scouts. The scouts maybe will pick off the scout before the horsemen get a kill. The horseman does 9 damage, has 125 health. Scouts only have 110, but do 11 damage versus scouts. Do not have these palisade walls going up. They're gonna fall inside of the Kremlin there. Got another early knight deployed down the field. Let's get a good charge attack there. He's getting some palisade walls there. There is a full wall with that wood line, and there's also a lot of congested woods in this area as well to get more wall-ins, if he so chooses. Horsemen falling back. The early knights are very powerful. Good item to counter them, of course, is a spearman. And currently right now we do have 4 early knights upon the field. Early knights charging forward. Now, do you have the boar being cleaned up? He also will lure it to the forest there, so he gets a good hunting cabin placement. This will probably get him about 25 gold income. He will lose that villager there. He's having trouble hitting the boar. He may lose another villager there. Yep, that is bad boar control. And now do you have the military wing being researched by the Abbasid Dynasty. This horse will give him 2 free camel riders, which will be very effective versus these early knights. There's a lot of villagers collecting up those deer. Blacksmith is going on up. Doesn't even take time to put a bit of a wall there. He does have 8 villagers here to collect the boar. He does also have survival techniques. It looks like these villagers are running out of deer to collect on up. There's some deer still over here, as well as the berries you can utilize. You have some roost archers here. And if you look over here, his resources are minimal. He is not going for the next age anytime soon. Abbasid Dynasty does, of course, have access to the Golden Age Tier 1, which gives them plus 15% gathering rate for all resources. Incredibly powerful economic benefit. Spearmen, couple spearmen do go down to these early knights. And now you have the Castle Age deployed out by the Abbasid Dynasty player. We got a big wave of research being pulled out by the Abbasid Dynasty, all of its basic economic techs, as well as food camp, as well as survival techniques, which I suppose you maybe aim for this bit of deer next. There's a scout there to spot. You have these early knights trying to torch this area down. Do have the camel rider pushing forward. They do bonus damage versus cavalry. 24 damage per swipe. But they're just severely outnumbered. They have no inherent pierce arm as well. The archers will get some good damage. But the villagers do go down as well. Got these forces push way forward. And the early knights are trying to pursue these forces. We'll back them into a corner. Let's get a spear brace there. Archers are getting those good hits on those spearmen. Scouts are pushed way in as well. All the spearmen have gone down. Got some Abbasid Dynasty archers up here hitting the roost archers. Horsemen and lancers are trying to engage as well. It's a bloody conflict, but the early knights are doing good work. They simply had a good numbers advantage and as well as good engagement opportunity. Knights do get a nice charge attack there. Knight does go down, or Lancer. These Roost Knights are slowly being picked apart. They have 4 pierce armor. These archers do have 8 damage, so they do 4 damage per arrow. Roost archers are pushing forward, getting some good damage. But right now, the Roost player does have enough, almost enough food to age up. Needs a lot more gold, however. Here's 24 gold per minute. He does delete this hunting cabin and puts another hunting cabin nearby. You can leave the hunting cabins nearby each other for the gold benefits. They are no longer negative towards each other, just claim trees. Knights is getting some good hits there. The Roost player is on a severe technological disadvantage. He's trying to collect this gold deposit. Is halfway consumed. This map has a lot of gold, however. Roost Knights charging forward. The early Knights will get out quality by the Lancers. There's a lot of supporting archers to support them. Roost hunting cabin there. Some villagers trying to collect some of these berries. Got a big wave of militia now being forward. They still have 40 seconds remain. Taking out some of these villagers there. Lancers now engaging the Roost Knights. Militia collect down to 22 seconds. Roost archers getting some good damage here. Lancers now trying to push their way forward. And the Roost archers, or the Abbasid archers, are getting hit by these Lancers now. You have now the Abbey of the Trinity now being put on field. A relatively rare landmark for the Roost. Does provide some unique text for his warrior monks. That is going to take time to clean up this board. A little bit risky. May want to get out wooden fortress in this area, and may want to kill off that board sooner rather than later. May want to fully upgrade that wooden fortress as well. And now the board is being claimed. The boar will go down. I wonder how much trade bounty he has at the moment. He has 450. He needs another 50 more, which is unlikely going to happen for us the game. And there's 2 wolves left on the field, and I think all the deer are now dead. I've got the early knight being picked off there. Some of these knights are quite wounded. Got the composite bow researching the veteran arch as well, so the Roost player may want to get out some horsemen. We have some warrior monks now being pulled out as well. He does have 2 charges for the militia. Regular knights now being pulled on field. The Lancer getting some good hits there onto these villagers. Got some berries back here for him to claim up, as well as some more deer. Going for some warrior monks now. His opponent has not claimed any relics at the moment. He does not have any. He's not going for EM. And he will actually torch this hunting cabin. A little bit buggy there. Got these archers and lancers moving on the flank. Warrior monk does get spotted there. The Abbey Trinity does provide some unique technologies unique to this landmark, such as Saint's Veneration and the Fervor. Archers trying to get some damage over here. Roost Knights both charging forward will get some good damage onto them, as well as some spearmen closing on in. Roost Knights, they're upgraded regular knights. They do only have 1 pierce armor. They could get additional pierce armor to help them withstand more archer fire. Got a bit of wood clinging on up over here. Does have the wooden fortress to improve the drop off. And he may or may not be aware of this war being claimed. Does get the wooden fortress completed. A little bit late for it, honestly. It's got militia now engaging as well. Your spearmen going down. Got a large number of lancers on the field. Roost players are running low on military units. Need some crossbows, but then they'll get hit by the archers. Maybe just master knights will be useful. One is not put out any crossbows, and they will be resilient enough to withstand a lot of archer fire. The wooden fortress could be garrisoned to get some extra arrows firing. Those trying to shank these villagers, they try to go for an outpost here. He does pull out a line of palisade walls there somehow. Yellow try for a line of improved palisade walls as well. Oranges have more villagers at the moment as well. They have similar villager kill counts, 7 versus 5. And the militia almost take out that lancer, or maybe they did. These villagers starting to go on down. These villagers are receiving some fire there, trying to evacuate the town center. Right now they're doing 7 damage per arrow. These lancers do have 6 armor, so they will do 1 damage per arrow. Some of these resources are not exposed, they will get quickly overwhelmed. Got these spearmen and lancers charging forward as well. Orange is soft shooting wave is force. Hunting camp is still right there, not providing any gold income though. Townsend are getting some damage. These lancers can withstand quite a bit of abuse though. Wait. Am I stupid in thinking that they're using their swords and not torches? Why are they using their... Ooh, what is this? It's actually 16 damage versus 25. I just want to take a look at that. Is it taking the 16 or the 25? Does get a monastery here. Warrior monk engaging. I'm just curious whether or not it's taking actual damage there or not. Does get inside the wooden fortress there. Of course, doesn't have any upgrades. Now they're using torches there, so I think it may have been just a little bit animation bug. Got these nice push away forward. Spearman advancing forward as well, getting some damage there on the lancers. Nice charging forward. Spearman, of course, going to get report by the composite bowman. Rivers has a handful of archers here to support. However, all the Rivers force there will go down. Orange playing with the central sector. Does put the monastery there. The wooden fortress, yep, and the Rivers player does back up the game now. This is Anna Grid saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.